that. That's why I put it on TikTok sometime, but it's a YouTube. Yes, Canada, Canada. Let's put it down here. So black screen.
Yeah.
Oops, why is it doing that now? Yes. So the truth of the matter is, we're here to discuss the future of Canada. What's really going on? I'm here. I go by R&B, your host, and I'm here with a special guest, DG.
Oh yeah. DG.
Call it DGC.
Yeah.
He is one of Canada's voices that are making Canada, let's say, better than America. Not great again, because Canada was never great. So, DGC, how are you, bro?
I'm doing good today. How are you?
I'm all right. Just staying at home, got fired.
Oh yeah. I've been down that road before.
I told the job, okay, thank you. You did me a good favor. And they booted me out of my place.
They
So
just
now.
set you up with that illegal firing that they've been doing around here, right?
Oh, you know it, man. How'd you know?
The tariffs, excuses, the layoffs, everybody's losing their job, and when you get another one, they're paying you less than ever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy around here. Can't believe what's been going on.
You know it, man. So how's Canada? A place that is struggling in a third world country, as the title says.
Yeah, well, the housing market's going really bad. A lot of people have been getting laid off recently, especially in the auto and steel industry, given the tariffs laid on by Donald Trump. So that's been really affecting how things have been going over here. I think our unemployment has obviously went up a lot with that. Heard a few thousand jobs just got taken out, on top of what happened with the like Chrysler or whatever it was called, or Dodge or some other company. So there's
Right.
been a lot of layoffs, and that's been affecting our economy a lot, and that's been bleeding over into housing and other people's living conditions.
Holy moly. That's
It's hard to explain, but yeah, it's a long kind of sentence.
yeah. I also stay in Canada, and I think I'm seeing the same thing. Like the whole industry is just garbage.
Exactly.
It's just garbage. Like there's almost non-existent Canadian real industries.
I feel like there's too few Canadian companies.
Yeah.
They've almost got like a monopoly on the system. If you don't work for one of like 3 companies and they are underpaying you pretty much, there's just nowhere else for you to go. There's just a very small few companies that you can work for these days,
Right.
and they seem to run the entire Canadian job market. It seems.
It's a crazy world, man. It's a crazy world. I think the U.S. have a lot to do with making Canada seem like a retard country.
Yeah, Donald Trump has been making a lot of countries seem a little bit funny recently. But I mean, Canada is indeed.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I'm alright. But Canada indeed needs to change up what it's doing a little bit. That would be great.
So what kind of changes you think needs to be in Canada, though? For you audience out there, you're welcome to come into our discussion in the comments. Thank you for joining this live. Thank you. We're discussing how we can spread the industry of building homes and homemaking businesses that are going to employ many people in communities, that are going to make people feel like they have a chance to create their own home wealth. We don't need somebody paying you that don't even know you even exist. What the hell is going on in the world? Canada, we've seen a multicultural society that is trying to pretend everybody is okay here. But the truth of the matter is, everyone is broke, everyone is poor, and there's a select 5% of people.
Maybe one.
You hear that? DGC say one. That's the Director Guild of Canada. So that means Prime Minister Carney, if you still understand politics from the past, this is a joke. It's a clown's game. What's going on in Canada?
I think all of Canada's economy and government is honestly a big circus act. They just can't fuck it up fast enough, eh? It's
Right.
like it goes from bad to worse, and then they update it with like a new horrible idea. It's
Why
like,
why is Canada keep acting like England? Like
yeah,
this is 1930s, 1940s, you know? Canada still. That's what I picture. I've been in Canada for 30 years. That's all I picture is 1930s Canada when you used to see it on the, government into parliament and blah blah. Why can't the stuff be streamlined into live stream?
exactly.
We are the government.
That's
There's a
what I'm
lot of
saying.
multiculturalism in Canada. We all need to understand and run our own communities and not have other people continuously running communities based on policies that were passed in the 1900s. Because no matter
Exactly.
what, your parents don't exist no more. It's up to you kids out there that are running these Canadian companies that are owned by US,
Uh-huh.
and they all pretend that you guys are all in bed together like a family.
Facts, eh?
It's so bad. It's like a fool doesn't realize you're sitting on shit.
Fucking right. That's what I'm thinking.
You ain't sitting on gold. You're
They got
sitting on shit.
they got nothing, but they think they're special.
But they think they're special. No, this is about the whole European imperialism. Like you guys are fools upon fools, man. Like the way the system is being hijacked by what you call the deep state. These are some serious European oligarchs that are hijacking to be multi-billionaires
Yep.
when they can't even understand the time the shit comes out of their ass, for example.
100%.
How you gonna be a multi-billionaire, Elon Musk, when your father is running around stealing so many gold and things from people that he's not even worth that, he's just forecasting.
Yeah,
And then you're getting contracts from the government of America.
yeah, he talked some big talk, talking about going to Mars and all that extra shit. So he
Man,
gets
this
those
guy's a
investors.
fool, man.
I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon.
You
but,
came out of your mother's womb and you want to go to Mars with your physical body. You're a goddamn science fool. You don't even understand the molecules. You want to talk about spaceships. These guys are fool, man. Like, I just think he understands that he can't do that. But
Yeah.
what he's doing is doing the fool's work. Meaning he wants to fool kids that watch Space Jam.
Yeah.
And think they can do it with this body.
Yeah.
Like you don't understand matter. It's like if a guy says we can go to Mars, everybody should put him on the flipping, like, those police raids.
Oh yeah.
Put them lights on and
crazy.
be like, we're taking you to Mars. Yeah, you're the monkey that needs to be sent up there first.
Exactly.
No, it's true. Because otherwise, it's like, why does a guy have that power to put that bullshit out there with such, like, media coverage? Because he wants to run away from the Black Messiah.
Exactly. Right.
Because there's a war coming. And they all know this. So they all play games like they want to go to Mars because they need what? New territories? What? Earth is not big enough?
Earth is never big enough, I think.
Bro, it's like as if they're feeling like, nah, there's too many other people, man. I don't see much of my people. It's like there's so many people in the world. Why does a life care about going to outer space? I think Canada's problem is listening to America. You know that?
Oh yeah.
And listening to England. I think Canada doesn't have its own identity. I think Canada has a bunch of lame-ass immigrants.
100%. Yeah, too many.
Too many lame immigrants from
Fucking right.
Europe or Asia
Hell yeah.
that are making Canada look like a little sister that has no swag. To Big
Exactly.
Brother America. It's just that simple. And instead of Canada getting swag, people will be pissed when you talk about Canada like this. Oh no, we're Canadians. We're nice. Like, shut the fuck up. Get in the back of the line.
Honestly, man.
So Canada, we're making sure you get some balls. I don't think there's much balls in Canada because America is using Canada like a fridge. And all that's in the fridge is Viagra. I feel like America uses Canada like how they pin countries around the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Believe it or not. But solution can come from Canada. That's the main side of this story. Because America is dependent on Canada in such a way of, see how Canada is the fridge?
Exactly.
That's how a man is dependent on his fridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
If his fridge ain't full, he's gonna go crazy, you know? So that means Canada's a land that a lot of resources in,
Yeah.
and America knows this, but Canada also knows this. And we are trying to understand this in a way of sharing. But when you have a neighbor that has a fucking bully mentality, you put a commercial out. Doug Ford put a commercial out about Canada, and Ronald Reagan or whatever was speaking on it, right?
Exactly.
About Trump's tariff, saying tariffs are bad. They will lead to world wars. And Trump took that so personal. He said, "I don't want to deal with Canada. I don't want to deal with Canada no more. They're banned." So I'm like, wow. Canada's still playing a game with America. That's all games. We know that's all games. So what Canada needs to do is stop shunning its immigrants, like the black and brown people. I think we're getting the brunt of Canadian bullshit. Believe it or not. That's why when I seen some people talk about Canada in Canada, they calling it China.
That's too funny.
They're calling this place China.
Yeah.
And I think they're right. Even a Chinese guy was protesting. He's like, "This is China da. This is China da." And he's all happy.
That's crazy.
Like he knows something. He's wearing a t-shirt. We're half Canada and half China. He's like, "China da, yeah."
I
And
would
I'm
say
like,
we were half India.
no.
Holy.
Indians don't know how to take control.
Okay, true enough. True.
Like,
true.
meaning they don't know how to take the industries.
Exactly.
They just come and act like, "Oh, you know, security. We don't security." It's like, oh,
It's
come
either
on,
that
I
or
don't
chippies,
understand.
bro.
And then they go into the banks, and then maybe they get a little bit of money. Yeah, they can get money. They do slow business, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they do that.
Indian people in India, East India, yeah, they do slow business.
And they'll live like 20 of them in one house in one room and shit. So that's why
Right.
they save big money.
So in that way,
Because-
they're like brown black people, like you.
Yeah, exactly.
Meaning like they don't mind being poor in thought of getting rich because they know the money don't belong to them. You know why? Asia people, like Chinese, they think they're like white people, meaning the money belongs to them.
Okay,
So they will make so many moves
exactly.
in order for their community to be enriched. But us, we don't think we have a community like that. But Indian people, they're almost like us, like India, East India.
Okay.
They're almost like us in a way, but they have a difference. They have like an Asia thing. Meaning they'll work together.
Yeah, like they still work hard and all that.
They
extra
still
shit.
work
That's the
hard
difference.
together, but they go slower. Asia people, Chinese people go faster.
I think in general, anybody who's new to the country is just more willing to work hard under the delusion that it's actually going to get you somewhere around here. But it's just we've been in the country long enough to know better than to
Right.
fall for that crap.
But you know both sides are gonna fail. Like
course.
meaning both systems
Of
of say immigrant think they'll come here, they get money to go back home and build.
They know that's not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
They will take your money all the time just to make sure you keep coming.
The way
back
the
to work.
system is set up here, believe it or not, this country is like it's a trick bag. It's like an advertising trick bag. You come here to build it. By the time you think you want to take money out, they look at you like a criminal. And if you think you can take it out secretly,
Yeah.
they'll look at you like you ain't taking your business that you build over here, out here. We gave you that money. It's like, what? I want to make my business go global. Why isn't there any Canadian global business? Think about it. Private Canadian global business. For example, like building
Exactly.
companies, right?
Exactly.
Like, why isn't there a building company that can build nice apartments in Canada based on the citizens in Canada's having ownership? Right?
Hmm.
No, but they probably have that privately in a way that it's only certain people. So Canada, to me, is a little bit of a... CSIS is not really owned by Canada, I don't think. The Republic of Canada.
Oh yeah.
I think it's owned by CIA.
I bet they all are shared. Like
They all have
Canada's
shares in it,
intelligence in general is just
Mhm.
shared with the U.S. It's shared probably with Britain too.
Of course.
To be honest.
It's the big three.
Yeah, like those
call-
countries are such good friends with each other. Like if you have a criminal record in one, you're getting sent back to the other. If they find out you killed somebody in one, you'll probably just get arrested in the other one. Trust me.
No, but it's not even about that. It's about them not understanding how to deal with other nations that are rising in ways. Even though they should deal with, like, say, for example, they've been dealing with us like nothing,
Exactly.
but they dealing with Asia like something. By the end of the day, America is falling.
Oh yeah.
So what does that
Without a
mean for
doubt.
Canada? What do you think? Does that mean Canada falls too? I think so.
Yeah,
I
if
think so.
America goes down, I think Canada goes down with it because of,
Yep.
Canada just kind of survives off of America for the most part. Am I right?
I think so. I
Like, the only
really
reason
feel like
Canada
it's
has
like
any
that.
significance is because America is like beside it
Right.
and trades a lot with it. That's a lot because like think about it. If Trump just said he's not going to trade with Canada and it fucked us over so badly, it's
Mm.
pretty darn clear that we need it more than it needs us.
But the Bible says neighbors will fight against neighbors.
That's true. But
So,
did you know?
I think Canada's gonna fight against America.
America has hurt Canada's feelings because you
Yeah,
hear a lot
right.
of Canadians talking about how America has
Mhm.
screwed over Canada with the tariffs. But if Canada goes and talks to Americans, like, what do you think of Canada? They basically say, like, we don't even think of you guys, like, much. They
Right.
don't really pay much attention to this place.
But
Because,
that's
like,
because
nothing we do up here actually affects how rich they are. They trade with a lot of other countries, whereas
They
we
do.
mostly only trade with them. So
Right.
when they stop trading with us, we're screwed. But if we threaten to like do something back to them, they probably don't really care that much.
no, they don't, because you know
Yes.
why? That threat will be coming from England. Because Canada is England's proxy, I think. And
I bet England is friends with the U.S. as well. Though.
of course, and then U.S. is
and when
proxies
England,
England.
yeah, and when England
Like
has
it
to
works
pick-
like that. It's like an arm pulling the arm, the three arm. This is how these guys try to conquer the world.
I think if the U.S. abandons both of them, the
Mhm.
U.S. is the strongest.
Which the U.S. is gonna fight with both of them. That's what the Bible prophesies. The U.S. is gonna fight. It's gonna be like two arms being pulled from a different angle. The U.S. is the middle. Because no
Ooh.
matter what, the U.S. belongs to England because those are their kids that ran away to go get another land and took away the natives
Yeah.
and say they own that land. And then they built from there. So at the end of the day, God's gonna turn it back on them, what they did to the natives of that land. So they're gonna fight each other.
Oh darn! I wonder what's gonna happen to Canada after this war. What type of apocalypse we're going to be in?
Oh, I believe because Toronto is beside New York, it's gonna be bad in Toronto.
Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, they're gonna deploy like New Yorkers to attack Canada or something?
That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
Insurrection. Insurrection on levels that people don't realize. The way America and Canada is strategically placed.
So like, that's gonna be a weird invasion or whatever.
Yeah,
so,
it's
like,
invasion. America's gonna invade Canada.
Because like
Put
we
it
already
out.
got ice going through like the U.S. and
Right.
taking down Americans to be, or like taking down like all the illegals to begin
You
with.
said the right word. You
And
know
then,
where
like,
the
you
illegals
really-
are gonna run to?
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah, they run up here automatically. So the fact that they got
Yeah.
ICE chasing those people around,
Yep.
those illegals from MS-13 are probably like making their way into Canada these
Oh,
days.
Canada is being flooded right now.
Yeah.
Secretly. I don't think people realize.
And Canada probably just gives them straight up refugee status when they touch down and find out they're MS-13. They'll be like, okay, so you're being hunted by another gang then, right? And they'll give
No,
you
but
refugee.
Canada don't know MS-13 like America knows. Because think about it, America's the market, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Canada don't have much per capita for a
No,
lot of
that's
people
so
to make
true.
money.
Yeah.
So it's a lot slower. Canada's more police state wise because it's only when the invasion happens from America, from people just saying, fuck America, there's too many people. Because guy, if you go to America, a block like this is not empty.
No, I know.
Like there's so many people. You'd
People.
be like seeing
It's full
fiends
of
up
people.
and down. You'd be like, holy shit.
Cities in general in America are all just larger, more developed. There's like the
Like
highway
crazy.
network is more complete. Like in Canada, it's just the 401. But if you look at the U.S., it's like lots of highways.
Canada,
everywhere,
there's
lots
only
of
3
roads.
cities in Canada that actually looks metro-ish.
Yeah, it's only Toronto, maybe,
America got like probably
Vancouver.
300 cities
obviously.
that look like
Big.
three of Toronto cities.
Even small cities in Toronto, nothing special like Dearborn, Michigan, still look like practically better than Toronto in a lot of
Right.
cases.
No, America's
It's
big.
just huge, yeah.
Like meaning it's utilized in a way that it is okay, but it's still a weak system. Because every state should be a country.
I admit no country is perfect. Like each of them has their own probably like array of issues.
But I think Canada can make America change.
Canada could make America change. I doubt that.
You don't think?
Nope.
No, you know how they can? If they reverse the ghetto project. You know, Canada made the ghetto project. The ghetto project is they gave America the right to do a buildup of how to trap people. So they built the Regent Park ghetto
Mm-hmm.
first, and then they built it in America. Meaning, like the way our oppression system works, Canada can release America from understanding that. You know, by saying, for example, see, there's not much cities built in Canada, right?
No, it's underdeveloped.
So
Okay,
why
that's
can't
what it is.
immigrants say, listen, y'all gotta stop shunning certain peoples out here and immigrants out here. We need to have construction cliques. We need to have ways of building. We need to have ownerships, you know? We need to stop this England kind of stranglehold, so-called crown land. We need, you know what I mean? Like they need to understand like life.
Yeah, we've got the weirdest problems in Canada, like a housing shortage and stuff.
Like
It's
that's
so
why there's a
dumb.
shortage, because everything is in
Like, it
secrecy.
doesn't even make sense.
Everything's in secrecy. Like government of Canada is in secrecy. They don't understand how to govern when you completely in secrecy. You gotta have some kind of public affairs, you know. There's no real public affairs in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And Canada is just a place that acts like offended anytime somebody else says the truth about what's going on.
Exactly.
Even the average person acts like they're mad at you. Like, you should be happy. You live in a safe country. Are you fucking stupid?
Like,
I'm-
I'm supposed to be happy that I'm safe to work like a slave for the rest of my life. Like, no,
and I'm starving every day of my life.
Yeah, like I suffer every day, and I should be happy that I'm safe. Like, what?
Honestly.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like, I'm literally hungry every day. Like, I don't have enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like some people in, like, Canada that have a lot.
Yeah, there's definitely some like really.
No, there's a lot of rich people in Canada. I think that's why the problem is like this. Because a lot of rich people hiding here.
Exactly.
No, think about it though. Why do you think there's no celebrity culture of like money in Canada? If America's like that, America's got a celebrity culture of money. You know,
Facts.
how do they get these deals? Because there's a lot of rich people making so-called fucking trap games.
Yeah.
You know, make this type of music, but really, they're just trapping a whole bunch of sex people, sex workers,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
making a bunch of videos. Think about it; it's a whole video game, man.
Yeah.
His whole life is like a whole video game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Somebody should make the game called Life.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. Show you the system of America and Canada, which is, no, I think they're both in one basket at the end of the day. But they might take out England, America and Canada.
Exactly.
So Canada, we just think you need to utilize the young better. We need to have more transparency. We need to show more politics in a form of a business rather than a religion. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We understand the principalities aspect of what's behind the scenes. We understand that, but
Exactly.
there needs to be a separation of principalities
We need that.
and creativity. People need to live. There need to be homes being built. Nobody out here for you people wasting their life because you just can't take your medication.
I don't even think homes need to be built because the way it is out here, only the rich people will be allowed to afford it and buy it and rent it back
You're
to
right.
the people who actually built it. So there's really no point even building more homes.
There needs to be
It's
ownership be given.
Yeah. There's
Meaning,
really no point
if
building
you're
more
in your
homes.
place-
only a rich person can buy it.
You've paid rent for over 5 years. You need to have that for free.
For fuck's sake, yeah.
Moving forward. Who the fuck's gonna tell you no when they're almost dead? It makes no sense. You know?
Yeah.
It's like they're dying to try to control you to take rent from you when you've been paying rent for over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
What goddamn economical sense does it make if you can make an economy in your home? Right?
Exactly.
So you can be good so you get off welfare. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody can try something they want to try that you're selling right at your home because there's the internet and everybody does that. But yet, the way the economy is framed, it's a broken house that needs to be reframed. You know?
Exactly. Yep.
And many of these Canadian politicians are not the ones to reframe it. It's got to be the young. So Canada, it's time to incubate Canada into what you call innovative country.
Yeah. It needs to be innovative.
Because America had innovation, but they lost it. So why can't Canada create some kind of innovation sprout? It just sucks that they keep acting like they are doing what the hell you're talking about. No, they're not, because they're not going after the urban culture. You know? They're not really sourcing the urban people to really put some fund behind to create the housing solution. Because we're the ones facing the housing problems.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense for somebody living in a mansion trying to solve somebody's problem that lives in a little tiny apartment.
They don't try to solve your problems. They try to give you more problems.
They try to give you more problems by making you docile and acting like you shouldn't do any this, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do what? Listen, you make weed legal in every block. Weed should be legal to be sold if you're in the comfort of your home. You know?
Exactly.
And in a way where it's not taxed, but yet you're given a place to live so that you're safe. So you do your security check, you know? There's so many simple ways to make this simplicity a subscription. But what do people want to do out here? They want to sit on their ass like a bunch of clowns and wait for some kind of subsidy from some kind of tax And those are the same people still living in this type of system that they just need to quit. Like, we need to go transparency. We need to understand how to call a meeting with so many groups of people, like, count it down to 12. Canada, you need a solution. Better yet, Africa is where the solution is going to have to work. Because these countries are never listening. So we're just doing this podcast to just put it out there. And we got about 5 minutes till we end this podcast. There's a good amount of audience watching. Thank you. Sharing live.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Subscribe. I know we almost forgot it's on live. But I didn't forget. We gotta sell this country, because otherwise the business of Canada will not work if the Canadian citizens cannot sell the country, to expand the country, right?
A lot of citizens are supposed to be workers, unfortunately.
That's what they want. They want us to all be workers where there's no jobs.
I know.
They want us to all be superintendent, but there's not enough places. They want us to be this and that, but the managers are screwing up the whole game. All you managers out there, like, I'm talking high-level managers, you need to stop your bullshit system of like control that you've been told from the higher ups. What you need to do is simple. You need to change the game by understanding how to split an atom. That means a person. You have to know how to split a person. A job can be taken from somebody for 4 or 5 hours a day, and that's good enough. And then the other person can switch,
Exactly. People switch their jobs around sometimes.
We call this switch ups. Why can't we have something called switch ups? It could be 10 person doing a job instead of waiting for AI to do a job of 100 men. It's like people are trying to starve people more.
I know.
It's like, what are you gonna do with all that food after you're taking all that food from people's table? Well, you're gonna eat all that? No, you don't have time. Yeah, your food's gonna spoil. So I just feel like y'all need to spartan up. AI is not the solution. The people is the solution. The people have the solution. What we need to do is tell the politicians, just step aside, take a drink. For once, shut the hell up. And let the people tell you some transparency where you can design a plan around the people's plan, not put your plans.
Yeah.
That's how politics should be ran, not the other way around. But you can't tell nobody these days. They'll look at you like, stop it, you're just a fool. This is all written by God. You can't change nothing in this earth. Well, let them all burn. Thank you for listening. We all go.